And well, here we are with a new month, and with the new month comes the newest list of the best and the newest apps that you can install on your Android smartphone. So, without wasting any time, this is Gora. You're watching Guide in Tech. Let's get started. First up, music is nothing without the history that is associated with it. So all of the music from 1960s, 70s, 80s is very significant and is very much a part of our lives today. So this next app will help you rediscover or dive again headfirst into all of the different decades and all of the different music that came in those decades. The name of the app is Rewind, and it is labeled as a concept app that lets you time travel across different eras of music. Starting from 2010, you can go back to the 1960s. You can go back in time by tapping on the year and access the top albums, top weekly charts, artist interviews, and all the songs that rocked the world in that year. There's also the weekly Discover tab that shows you album anniversaries in the current week, all the way from the 60s. Next, you have a little game called Music Quest, where you need to guess the name of an album by listening to a sample track and with a few hints. There's a new quest every week. The only disadvantage is that you need to have a Tidal subscription to listen to full songs, and there is no support to use Spotify or any other app to listen to the music that you find in the app. However, you can bookmark the music within the app. Now, even though 5G is a great thing with all of its caveats, the fact is that in terms of just using it regularly, we often forget the data caps that we have. And in order to help you manage that, I have this app called Data Monitor. The app does exactly what it says. It helps you measure your data usage and shows a weekly chart on the homepage. Further, it also shows you your data usage during the day with Wi-Fi or your mobile network. You can also set up a widget for the data monitor and even set notifications when you cross the set limit. You can also check the internet consumption on per app basis and run diagnostics if you find any problems with your internet connection. And on top of all of this, it comes with the Material You interface, which is always a good thing. Next up, we have an app that was created by the founders of Instagram. And this app is related to news. The name of the app is Artifact, and it helps you get a more personalized experience out of your news reading habits. Artifact uses AI and ML to understand your reading habits and provide you with a personalized newsfeed on the app. The app at startup lets you select 10 favorite topics and paid subscriptions, if any. Then you get a sleek user interface that showcases articles from your interests. An interesting feature is that it allows you to maintain a streak every day you use the app. There are also different reading levels, and you start with beginner and then you move to other levels like learner. You can also invite friends to Artifact and see what's trending on their reading space. And not only do you understand your reading habits, but also help Artifact understand the same and recommend better articles. Now, over the course of this year, the amount of times AI is mentioned across the internet has been increasing every day with ChatGPT, with DALL-E, with Stable Diffusion, with so many of the things that we see today. And AI will also be included in the discussion of weather every day when you open your weather app, because this next app is all about that. Dina Weather claims to use artificial intelligence over the regular weather app functions. The app tells you what you need to wear or carry to tackle the weather that might come your way today. Based on the details that you enter while setting up the app, you are suggested a few tips before you go on. Some of these including carrying essentials like a sunscreen, an umbrella, or a padded jacket. You need to enter details like skin type, height, weight, and even birth year, since this app says that a few studies suggest that age plays a good role in how you feel in different conditions. There's a neat interface to view the weather, and it is as good as any reliable weather app. The app is completely free and comes without any ads. Do you know the thing that takes the shortest amount of time from arriving at a place and then leaving it? Your salary in your bank account. That's a problem that all of us go through, and a little bit of expense tracking can help us loads in making sure that our savings are on track and we do not spend our salary in one go. And today I have just the app for you. The name of the app is Just Expenses. The moment you open this app, you find a list of areas where you spend your money on. On most money manager apps, you need to manually enter a category where you spend the money on. Therefore, this app was a refreshing change. Once you tap on a category, it is quite easy to just log in and expense. You also get a tab of an overview of all your monthly expenses. Further, you also get to see statistics of the same. There are also features to set reminders for login expenses. While most of the features are free, some features are behind a paywall. These include tracking expenses, generating reports, and advanced expense filtering. Next up, whenever we're entering some of our information on a government application, on a government site, one thing that keeps on coming up is that you need to reduce the size of the documents that you're uploading as a proof. And that can be the most irritating thing. But I have an app that will help you sort that. The name of the app is Compress Image. The app does exactly what it says. It simply compresses the images. It gives you a good amount of control over the compression. You can either opt for a quick compress or choose among the options of low, medium, and high. Further, you can also manually enter the file size that you want to achieve out of the compression. The app works extremely well, and the good news is that all of the features are free to use, but there will be some ads that will keep on coming up in the app. And to remove that, you can always get the premium version. Well, we always come at a point where our phone is out of storage and we still want to continue using our social media apps or certain other apps that we just regularly use. Now, in that case, what if you could just use the web app version of that particular app while having it on your home screen? You get to delete all of those apps, make storage on your phone, and yet you continue to use your daily social media apps as they are, as you have all of this time. And the last app on the list helps you do exactly that. The name of the app is Web App. Using it, you can create icons or the web versions of apps on your home screen. This saves you from downloading large apps on your phone, hence helping you save some storage space. The technology is called Progressive Web App or PWA that lets web pages behave as an app. All you need to do is tap on the create button and enter the URL for the web page that you want to use like an app. And well, that's pretty much it. The download links to all of these apps can be found in the description box. And if you like the video, like it, maybe consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.